So guys. Today we're going to take a look at your last assignment. We're going to go over the correct translations on the dative case notes. All right, so just as a recap, this is our fourth noun case. The dative case is used for the indirect object of a sentence, and you don't really need to know that. You just need to know that it translates as to or for. All right, so I kind of guided you and told you which of the nouns are in the dative case. All right, so you guys are going to follow along and then make the corrections in your notes. Okay, so number one, I believe we did this one together, but magister is clearly the subject. So the teacher is giving, and typical Latin sentence structure, you have the subject and then the verb at the end of the sentence. The teacher is giving a book to the student. All right, librum is in the accusative because it's a second declension noun, and it's the direct object. It's what's being given. So the teacher is giving a book to the student. All right, number two, di, the first word, if it could be nominative, it probably is. So the gods will give, and you can see it matches up with the nt. So the gods will give glory to men. The gods will give glory to men. All right, number three, the sailor, dabat is in the past tense. The sailor was giving roses to the beautiful girl. To the beautiful girl. So the sailor was giving roses to the beautiful girl. It's was giving because the imperfect tense ending. Bombaspat, barmaspataspan. You could also say gave. The sailor gave roses to the beautiful girl. All right, number four, the teacher, subject again. The teacher has, okay, present tense for the verb. The teacher has a book, tibi, for you. So tibi is the dative singular for the pronoun you. The teacher has a book for you. Okay, number five. So the word tyrannus, tyrannus would be the subject form of it. So the um means it's the direct object. So we can't start with the tyrant in this sentence. So let's check our verb, and our verb ends in bo. All right, so that's the future tense. That chart goes bo bis bit, bimus bitus bun. So superabo, I will defeat the tyrant. And then here's the dative noun with an adjective attached to it. I will defeat the tyrant. Probably here's an example where you would translate as for. I will defeat the tyrant for my students. All right, I will defeat the tyrant for my students. And the my and student matches up in that dative plural ending. All right, number six, the teacher, da bit, future tense. All right, so the teacher will give multam scientiam. The teacher will give much knowledge. Okay, both those words go together, and when you translate a Latin sentence, sometimes it's a good skill to isolate the words that clearly go together to help you kind of better visualize the sentence. But the teacher will give much knowledge to the students. All right, and so dative plural. So we're going to say students to the students. Okay, number seven, discipulus mihi librum dabat. The student, just one student, all right, clearly nominative here, so we can start with that. The student, dabat, was giving or gave the book to me. Okay, the mihi is the dative form of the word me. So the student was giving a book to me. All right, number eight, the teacher, potest. All right, so that was new in this chapter. That's a form of the verb to be able. The teacher is able to remain or to stay for the student. All right, so the teacher is able to remain for the student. You can also say the teacher can remain. Remember, can is a different way of doing the verb to be able. The teacher is able to remain for the student. My daughter's having an epic meltdown right now. All right, the teacher is able to remain for the student. All right, that's kind of how the dative case works. I know there's a lot of different noun forms, but you guys will get used to them the more practice we do with them. All right, make the corrections and resubmit if you need to. And thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to hit subscribe, Comment below. What's your favorite sentence? Sorry, just kidding. All right, bye. Wale.